Dolphins fans, I am Will Scott. You are watching the Dolphins Today mailbag. Appreciate everyone who submitted questions during our live show. We go live every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Fins up, what's up? $5 super chat. We appreciate you. Yo, Will, I will be at the game when they play the Giants. Row 13 midfield. That's awesome, Fins up. That's going to be a good game. And who do you think will be the breakout player on defense this year? Great question. I'm going to say Kader Kohou. He's going into his second year. The UDFA last year at Texas A&M Commerce had that really impressive rookie year. I'm going to reiterate what I said the other day, Fins up. I don't think the Dolphins would have made the playoffs without Kader Kohou. As wild as that sounds, because you had so many injuries in the secondary. He really stepped up. I truly don't know what Miami would have done without him. I think that's going to give him a lot of confidence going into year two, and I think he's probably going to be the starting nickelback on this team. So I'm going to say Kader Kohou is the breakout player on the Dolphins defense this year. Dr. Dummy Bata, what's up, man? Good to see you again. What's happening? What if Fins? Any thoughts on who will be the best player on the Dolphins defense? Man, the Dolphins have just this outstanding defense led by Vic Fangio. I think the defense is certainly going to be a strength this year. It's going to be a top 5 defense in the league, I believe. In terms of best player, obviously most people are going to say Jalen Ramsey, and rightfully so. I'm going to go ahead and say Javon Holland, because I think Javon Holland has taken the necessary steps to become a top 3 safety in the league this year, and maybe not 2 or 3. He might be the best safety in the league this year. So I'm going to say Javon Holland. It's going to be a big year for him. He's probably going to get a massive extension next offseason. Another name to watch there that's not named Jalen Ramsey, probably Jalen Phillips. I don't know if you've seen the photos coming out of OTAs. The guy's absolutely jacked. He was already jacked, but now he's even more. Now he's had even more strength. So I'm going to say Javon Holland, and then Jalen Phillips is a close second there. Be sure to subscribe for Dolphins news and rumors. We bring you year-round coverage of the Miami Dolphins, daily videos. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Carter Jones, what's up? Did you see what Dalvin Cooks' trainer tweeted? Yeah, so obviously Nick Hicks, who is a great follow on Twitter, tweeting a lot of great stuff at Perform. He was asked about Dalvin Cook kind of working out with him and where Dalvin Cook might play next season. Again, Nick is Tua Tagovailoa's trainer, who is also Dalvin Cook's trainer. He is based in Fort Lauderdale. Here is what Nick responded when asked about Cook. Let's just sit back and watch what happens June 1. So it looks like we might hear something about Dalvin Cook June 1. That could mean that he's a Dolphin. It could mean he's been cut by the Vikings. I'm not sure. But I certainly would not be surprised to see some momentum on the Dalvin Cook front after June 1. But with how good Devon Achane has looked at OTAs, I don't know if Dalvin Cook's going to be a Dolphin. We'll have to wait and see, but he might not be a Viking. Will Dalvin Cook be a Dolphin? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comment section. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So when ad break comes, go down, chime in. Is Dalvin Cook going to be a Dolphin? Sports Bras, what's up, man? Do you think that Austin Jackson can be a good right tackle for next year? And why do you think Wynn will beat him out week 1? Well, I'll say this. We've seen Wynn be productive as a tackle in the NFL. We have not seen that from Austin Jackson. Now, I'll say this. Austin looks to be in phenomenal shape. I'm very happy for him. I hope that he stays healthy and has a good year. And if Austin Jackson's good at right tackle, then maybe you can move Wynn to left guard. He hasn't played left guard a lot. He's played it some. But I still would, if I was putting betting odds on this, I would list Wynn as the slight favorite to beat out AJ for that job. But again, AJ looks to be in great shape. He's healthy, and it should be an interesting battle there. But the thing for me, when you're talking about that competition, is Isaiah Wynn has been productive there. Austin Jackson has not yet been productive there. NFL production, thanks for the question. Do you think Miami will sign Ezekiel Elliott? That's a big name. No, they're not going to sign Zeke. I don't know where Zeke's going to go, man. He remains unsigned here as we are fast approaching June, less than a week away from June 1. No, I do not believe Miami's going to sign Zeke. I don't know where he's going to sign. I think the Cowboys remain a possibility. But Miami, we're talking about we might not even need Dalvin Cook. Why do we need Ezekiel Elliott? That's just not going to happen. Thanks for the question, though. Scotty B, what's up? Achane Rookie of the Year candidate. Yes, I do believe Devon Achane can be a dark horse for Rookie of the Year. He's looked phenomenal OTAs, and if you're watching live, we'll get into that OTAs video here in a second. If you're watching this video after live, be sure to check out that OTAs video. But yeah, I think Devon Achane, if he can be RB1 from the jump, I think that's going to be required in terms of him being in that conversation. If he's a really productive RB1 all year, then yeah, he can be in that conversation. Thanks for the question, Scotty. Michael Turner, what's up? Any reports on Cam Smith or Elijah Higgins? I haven't read a whole lot about them at OTAs. I'm in Dallas. Unfortunately, can't be on the ground at OTAs, Chat Sports Studios in Dallas. Cam Smith, though, all the reports from rookie minicamp were really positive on Cam Smith. Captain Dan, what's up? I like that Tyler Higbee trade idea. Yeah, so Bleacher Report put out this article about maybe some surprising trade targets here for the Dolphins. If you haven't checked out the video we did on that earlier this week, be sure to do that. But they listed Tyler Higbee as a trade candidate trade target for Miami. Now, I don't think that's super realistic now, but let's say the Rams are really struggling again next year. Higbee's in an expiring contract year. I think it's certainly possible that maybe during the season, the Dolphins will trade for Tyler Higbee to be the first tight end on this team. Do you think the Dolphins should trade for Rams tight end Tyler Higbee? Type T for trade or type P for pass? Down in the comments section, go down, chime in. Should the Dolphins trade for Tyler Higbee? Hudson, this is an interesting question. AFC playoff seeding predictions. All right, I'm going to say Chiefs 1. I'm going to say Bengals 2. I'm going to say Dolphins 3. I think Dolphins win the East. Who's the fourth division winner? Which division am I missing, Rolly? South. Missing AFC South. Let's say Jaguars 4. In terms of wild card teams, I'll give the Bills some credit. I think they'll be good. I'll say Bills 5. I will say Ravens 6. And I will say Jets. Jets or Chargers. I'll go with the Jets 7. I think the Chargers might be a pretty disappointing team this year. I do not think they have a very good head coach over there, so I think the Chargers might go 9-8 and miss the playoffs. So those are my off-the-cuff seeding predictions for you there, Hudson, but I believe the Dolphins win the East. Chris, if we could sign only one player, who would it be? Dalton Reisner, no question about it, because left guard is your biggest hole at this point. You address right tackle, bring in Win. I'll say this, as I mentioned earlier, if AJ impresses at right tackle and OTAs in camp, then maybe you have Win play left guard. Win's been a better tackle than he's been a guard, though. But yeah, I would say Dalton Reisner if we could go get one more guy. Next question. If we are in contenders by time the playoffs come around, do you think Taylor Lewan could get signed? Yeah, that's a good question. Look, Lawan did say the Dolphins reached out to him. He had a conversation with the Dolphins, but I think they opted to sign Win over Lawan, Fleming, and some other guys. So I don't think Lawan to Miami is that realistic at this point. Carter Reimer, Miami needs to trade for Isaiah Simmons. Man, that would be something. I haven't really seen him linked to the Dolphins, but maybe he'll be a name to monitor here during the season. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Dolphins News. Appreciate everyone watching today's show.